A clip of Busta Rhymes goes viral, and depending on which side of the fence you are standing on, it could be good, it could be bad, but either way, let's get into this deets. Let's run this intro. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tony Michelle, aka Phatgyrlsnoop. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel and my podcast. Please do not forget while you are here to like, share, comment, and subscribe because it does so much for my podcast as well as my YouTube channel. And I am still on that grind to getting 1,000 followers, and I cannot get that without you. And guess what? It costs you absolutely zero but 3 seconds of your time. So please don't forget to do that. And if you are my A1 from day one snooper, listen, I thank you guys for rocking with me, because without you guys, I cannot get up here and do what I do every single time. You guys are my motivation. But we got to talk about Mr. Busta Rhymes. So let's get into this tea. Let's do it. All right, so I am back doing just another short video. I was going to do my little chinch thing about the Love and Hip Hops last night, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was not interested. The only time I got interested was at the part of Young Jock, talking to his son. But otherwise, it was pretty much a blah. I'm not interested about hearing Rashida may be or may not be pregnant. Girl, you know good and damn well you're not pregnant. So, I just was not into this last night's storyline, and I damn sure wasn't into the Miami Love and Hip Hop storyline either. So maybe I have to get into it just a little bit more to me to report my 2 cents. But just for now, I'm just waiting on Mama D. Okay, that's who I'm waiting on, because that's what I was saying. Where the hell is Mama D in all this chaos? And next week she will be back, so I'm gonna be all up in that. So I will be back next week talking about that. But today, I want to talk about this guy right here. And I'm talking about Busta Rhymes. Now, there is a video clip of Busta that's going around of him going on some type of anti-mask rant. Since we are in the roll panorama, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the actual words because I don't want YouTube to come back and chop this video. Or if this just so happens to make it to Facebook, I don't want that dude over there to mess up my point either. Okay, so I'm just going to speak in code. Now, Busta, when you're right, you're right. And when you're wrong, sir. This time, I mean, listen, you have the right to feel how you feel, but I just feel like your delivery was not only wrong, but it was also irresponsible. Now, this video that I'm about to show you was actually a clip from a concert that Busta was a part of back in June in Missouri, and it was going around on YouTube, but somehow or another, it actually got to Twitter, and you know how Twitter is. Once they get a hold of something and it keeps getting retweeted, man, if I don't look, it just goes viral. Okay. Now, in the clip, Busta rallied against government mask mandates that have been put in place over, of course, this last year because of the spread of the panorama. We all been dealing with it. It hasn't been easy. Okay. Now, I'm going to play the clip, but this is what he said. He said, "This is my second show in front of human life in the past 15 effing months. The Coco can suck my beep. All these weird ass government policies and mandates can suck a beep." Okay, you use your imagination for that. Now, this is according to Page 6, who actually kind of broke the story first. they actually like did the backstory about, why was Busta there, the whole shebang, right? So according to them, he was a surprise headliner this past summer at Soul Taco's 10th anniversary block party. It was in St. Louis, Missouri. And, people, of course, had their phones out filming it because, that probably was the first time they've been out in a minute. So, of course, seeing a celebrity, hell, why not? So they had the phones out, doing what most people would do. Now, when you watch the video, you are going to hear that some people in the crowd are cheering and basically gaslighting Busta as he goes on his little tirade. And he declared that the fact that we have to wear masks actually takes our civil liberties away. This is what he said. He said, it's called the God-given right of freedom, right? No human being is supposed to tell you you can't breathe freely. F your mask, okay? And then Busta also added that he realized that some people out there may feel differently, but, he continued to say, F your mask. He said we cannot eat food with the effing mask on. We can't even see people's smiles with the effing mask on. And then he said all of that energy gets blocked when our mask is on, and energy is so important. We are our conductors of effing good energy. Now, I must say, just in case somebody is watching, we do know that the Gov does recommend that we wear a mask. If you're over the age of 2, they actually recommend that you do wear a mask now indoors. Now, I know in the beginning, we were told that, once we got the vaccine, that we were basically, we didn't have to wear the mask. We didn't have to follow, the 6 foot rule. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Buzz. I mean, listen, I had the vaccine. I had both of the vaccines. As a matter of fact, my doctor is trying to get me that booster. And I'm like, yo, slow down, fam. I'm not ready for that yet. If it should come a time that I feel like, and this is just my personal life, that I want to keep my family, my people surround me safe, then I might consider getting the booster. But I felt like at the time, I didn't really feel like, hey, I'm going to run out there and get the vaccine. I was going back home to Jersey and New York, and I was like, you know what? To keep my people safe, because, New York had a very hard time, but you should know that because you're from there too, and I'm sure that you've seen the millions of people, especially in NYC alone, pass away from that disease. And also, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you have that same Coco? Didn't you have the co-roll? If I'm not mistaken, or you had some type of scare, somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But if that is true and you are out here saying some BS like that to a crowd of people, okay, that to me, sir, screams nothing but irresponsibility. Okay, how you feel is how you feel. True indeed, we have a right in America to do the freedom of speech, sir. But I feel like you, on a public platform, you was dead wrong. Okay, dead wrong. Okay, now I'm about to play this video. You guys could, come to your own conclusion. Let's roll this footage. Let's do it.
In months, COVID could suck a dick. We outside. All these little weird ass government policies and mandates suck a dick. I'm trying to take our civil liberties away. Feels good to be back outside. We outside for real. It's called the God-given right of freedom, right? No human being is supposed to tell you you can't even breathe freely. Fuck your mask.
Y'all remember he was just
Some of y'all might feel differently, but fuck your mask.
he was just in the news. Like, you know, look, y'all look at that. Where the body that Busta had?
Mask on. We can't even see each other smile with a mask on. Damn, no. I come from a time where before I used to even want to holler at a chick.
Just irresponsible. Just irresponsible. You know, and I just feel like, as far as, you know, him being a pillar in the hip hop black community, you would actually, you know, put some facts out there. I mean, to me, Busta, you came off very, very selfish. I mean, I just feel like the kind of stuff that I have a problem with, Buzz, is your huge platform, okay? And you're speaking to a bunch of our people, spitting out a bunch of nonsense. Now, you could have kept it a stack. You could have kept it a G and been like, you know what, y'all? I am sick and tired of this co-roll getting to my bag. And I am aggravated that this panorama just won't go nowhere. This is the first time I've been out in a few months. I'm happy to see you all. But this co-roll is getting to my bag. Now, if you would have said that, Busta, that would have been keeping it a stack. But for you to say to F your mask, do you realize that these masks are you know, they are protecting the same people that are coming to see you perform, and their loved ones. Do you think that I love wearing a mask? Now, although it does help out sometimes when I ain't got the face on, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, listen, I don't like to wear the mask either, but I just do it to protect myself and others. And let me tell y'all, FYI, I live in the state where this governor doesn't give a rat's ass about any living person, okay, when it comes down to this panorama, okay? Because he wants the mask done all together. But I'm going to let you guys know something. Yeah, I got the vaccine, but guess what? I wasn't walking around with, you know, without a mask on when I was in a crowd full of people in stores. I stayed masked up since last year in March. I have not stopped wearing my mask at all. I didn't care what the government said. I didn't care what Dr. Fauci said. I didn't care about whoever that other lady is that be in that fake ass Zoom background. I didn't care about what she said. I stayed masked up. You know what I think about mask Busta Rhymes is just like if I was a dude or no, even a female, if I was jumping in the sack with, you know, with my partner, that, you know, if I'm sitting there having casual, you know, SCX, and I'm doing the do, that's like me jumping in bed without protecting myself. Same way how I protect my JJ is how I'm going to protect myself by wearing a mask. And like I said, you know, people have their opinions, and that is fine. That is fine. But as far as me, I'm until they say this panorama is over, like over, I'ma stay masked up. And Busta, also, before I get out of here, I really feel like, you know, as far as you are concerned, you have watched people surround you pass away. You have said that yourself. You know, allegedly caught it as well. You just seen that Jim Jones did the verses and that he got it. Lord knows who all the other people that actually have it come forward. And you have the nerve to say F your mask. But I guarantee, Busta, that now maybe it hasn't hit that close home to you yet because you had a sort of a scare Because I don't think it's really been confirmed that he had COVID. I think it was like some type of scare. Okay? But I know when that ish hit close to you, let's see how you feel about that mask then. But let me know what you guys feel about this rant that Busta decides to go on that actually went viral. Do you agree with Busta? F your mask. Or do you agree that you are going to stay masked up until the end of time? No. It's not funny. This whole situation isn't funny, but it doesn't really help with high profile people putting their 2 cents in. It's such a very delicate situation, especially if you look around and people are dying and getting sick, just around you. I mean, New York, like you being from New York, I just cannot believe you guys saw the worst devastation. Okay, you guys saw the worst devastation than we saw here where I stay at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm still masking up. And let me tell you, when I went back home, living where I'm living at now, they're so free with it, with not wearing masks. They don't care where I live at right now. But when I went back home up top, oh my God, it was like night and day. So I'm really shocked at you, Busta. But so I'm not going to keep ranting. Like I said, it's going to be a short video. So drop your 2 cents in the comments about that. And I will be back sometime this week. Maybe not tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Depending on how my day goes. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But I will be back soon. So if you want to see more of my Phatgyrlsnoop shenanigans, please do not forget, before you leave, whether you agree with me or not, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to catch more of my Phatgyrlsnoop shenanigans, do not forget that you can always follow me on my website. That's Phatgyrlsnoop.co. Last night I said .com. Such a reflex, but no, take that M out. It is Phatgyrlsnoop.co. And remember, my snoopers, listen, don't listen to this man right here. Protect yourself. Because all you do, yourself is your wealth. Okay? Now, see, Busta, I ain't no rapper, but I just made that rhyme. You feel me? Well, let me get out of here, my snoopers. Make sure y'all drop y'all 2 cents in the comments. And remember that it's PHAT as in pretty, hot, and tempting. Bye for now.